welcome to Learn and Play. It's another month and another set of activities we have for everyone today. We got some really fun ones and we're excited to show you guys. We're going to be making slime, playing with water a bit, so this one might get a little bit messy depending on how into it you get. But first, with Learn and Play, we're going to explore the world of STEM and STEAM for our youngest explorers and learners by taking turns by visiting each letter in the word STEAM with fun activities and experiments. So first we are going to start off with making rainbow slime. Now this one can involve multiple letters and the letter STEAM, but what we're going to use it for today is going to be science. So we are going to make slime with one of the easiest recipes that I found. So you just need water, glue, and then liquid starch. We're going to have some clear glue, some liquid starch, and then we have water. So this recipe calls for half a cup of each of these. And then what we're also going to add into it is some green food coloring because we know it's the month of March. Why not add a little bit of green and rainbow to everything? Optional is glitter, by the way, but we won't do glitter today. So we are going to need, can you give me the half cup measure? Yep, that one right there. We're going to need a half a cup of water. So you're going to pour a half cup of water in there. Pour a half cup of water in there. Then we're going to take the lid off of this. We're going to need a half a cup of glue.
Making bubbles.
I think we're good with a half cup of glue. If you use clear glue, then your slime will be clear. If you guys use white glue, then your slime will be like, a little bit cloudy. So you can scoop this out yourself, or you can let your little one scoop it out. You can use another spoon to take it out of there. Totally your choice. It can be as messy or as clean as you would like it. So then it says you're supposed to take a half a cup of liquid detergent and then you mix it all together. So it says, if I remember correctly, that's how it works. So we have a spoon right there. I'm going to carefully pour this in here because I got a little too close. So go ahead and start stirring. You're going to want to stir the whole thing, okay? Because look, it's already turning. Liquid glue, or the glue and the liquid starch, when they mix together, they're already going to start turning into slime. And the more you work it together, you can see it's all on my fingers. The more you work it together, the more slimier it will get. Stir it, baby. You gotta stir. You gotta make sure you dig into that bowl. That way you can get it all out. But what we're gonna do now is, going to keep stirring. I need to open it more. We're also gonna pour some food coloring in there because this food coloring will give it that green color we are desiring. Morning, once you have food coloring on you, it's going to take a couple of washes to get off. So, you're going to stir that, and if you could, you want to grab the beads. We're going to need the beads. Oops, here, I'll hand it to you. Go ahead and take out some of each color because we want this to be rainbow slime. So you can see the more we mix it, the more it gives it that slime look. If you want them to stick their hands in it, you're more than welcome to, but since we put in the food coloring, we're going to want to try to mix it as much on our own before we put our hands in here. If it's still a little bit too runny, you can always add more soap or more liquid starch to it depending on what you're needing. I'm going to put my hand in there.
Does it feel weird?
Oh, it feels gross. So we can get that slime in there. I mean, why not start with the most messiest activity first? Or you can always end with the messiest one last, but I mean, you could do a little bit of both.
Oh.
I know, it's kind of gross. I feel like mine needs more glue in it, so I'm going to go ahead and add more glue. Sometimes the recipes work perfectly. Sometimes you need to add a little bit of extra to things in order to get it to go, but it is definitely getting there. Did you grab the yellow?
I'm going to slime like that. So far I've got 5 of all these.
Actually, I might not need any more glue. The more you mess with it, the more it starts to get everything. So while she's grabbing those beauty colors. So this is how we're going to get our rainbow slime. We're going to make it green. And then the rainbow is going to come from the beads that you put in there. So it really adds to that sensory play with your kids and their pincher fingers. And look at that, just sitting here talking to you guys and playing with it, we have now made slime. Ooh, so good. So she's grabbing those. Once she grabs all her colors, we're going to go ahead and start mixing those into here too. Slime is always a fan favorite when it comes to kids. You can make it, and there's a bunch of different recipes. Like I said, this happens to be one of the easiest ones that I have found. It doesn't require much ingredients and measuring. I mean, you saw we did half cup, and half cup, and then we were set and good to go. And this one is like totally oozy.
I can hear it.
And runny. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add the rainbow to our slime. So go ahead and throw in the beads. You can keep adding them into there, but we're going to throw them in now so that way I can mix them in. It's all over my hands. Just throw them in the bowl.
That's free.
So as she's getting more colors, we'll add more into there. And it makes such a good amount too. But you see, now that we're integrating the colors into there, you can try to play a Where's Wobble game and try to find all the beads. If you wanted to, you could take it a one step further, add some color and number recognition into there. Put, let's say, 11. You can put 11 purple beads, 2 green beads, and see if they can find all of those in there. So this one's always fun. You can see with clear glue, you can get some really clear slime, and you can make it as dark or as dull as you want, depending on how much food coloring you put inside your mixture. I only put about 4 drops, and it got us this really cool looking green.
The way it just popped.
Alright, we got 2 more colors, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our next one.
Okay.
So while she does that, I'll go ahead and remove this off my hand. I mean, it started off messy, but it looks like it's cleaning itself up. The more you play with it, the more firmer it will become. So you don't have to worry about it being so runny. But ours is going to be runny.
Okay, that's all the colors.
Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and move on to color matching with bunny tails. So this one, you're just going to need a bunny shape with multiple colors if you have it, and then pom-poms that match the color of paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay the bunny shapes out, and then you're going to have your little ones try to find pom-poms in the stack, and if you have clips, you can clip it onto there. Pom-poms in the stack to match the bunnies. So this really works with color recognition and patterns as well, however you want to put it. So I have 3 bunnies. I have blue, green, and yellow. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to see if we could find a green pom-pom in our pile of pom-poms that will match our bunny. And it really works if you have different shades of green, so then you can really try to work towards finding the right type of green to go with your bunny. So we need to find a green pom-pom to be the bunny's tail.
No, this is the lighter green.
Green pom-pom. So next we're going to go to the blue bunny, and we're going to need a blue pom-pom to match the bunny's tail. All right, and we have sparkly pom-poms, so they get sparkly tails. And then our last one is going to be yellow, so we need a yellow pom-pom to match the bunny's tail. So, yellow is right there.
They all lost their tails. They lost it, but they found it.
So then we have all of matching tails, so pom-poms right there. And it's super easy, fun, and simple craft. You'll spend more time preparing for it, but that's fine because they're so fun, and it's an activity that you can take with you on the go as well. So we're going to move these out the way. Look at those. So we have a yellow bunny with a yellow tail. Then we have a blue bunny with a blue tail. Because you know bunnies have little fluffy tails, right? And a green bunny with a green tail. Alright. So then we have all that. What we're going to go through next is we have another activity that's going to involve some water. And if you guys have little droppers, then we're going to need some of those too. But this one's also going to need some food coloring. So we are going to make colorful rain. Yes. So we have an umbrella right here. This one's just drawn, but you could print one out. And then we have little eyedroppers right here. So we can suck up the water and be able to drop it on there. And then we have the food coloring. So depending on what colors you have will be the color of your rain. And we're just going to have rainbow rain because why not? So I'm going to put 2 drops into each of our cups. And we have 4 cups here. So 2 drops of that. Oh, I missed the cup. Be careful because it can get messy. 2 drops, 2 drops. And this is going to really work on the finger dexterity of your little ones because they're going to need to be able to use their pincher fingers to be able to pick up the eye droplets and squeeze. And it really helps them work on their control as well because we're going to want just 1 drop of rain to go on top of our umbrella. So, now that we have that, we're going to mix those up really quick. So we're going to get a little pincher. You want to grab one too?
Yeah, I'm going to get a red one.
And we're going to suck up some water. And then we're going to want to squeeze just 1 drop. And it's just 1 drop. Oops. This is what's going to practice on their finger dexterity. You just need 1 drop of water for them to be able to work on getting. And you could just fill up your sky. And if you wanted to, again, we can go as far as, okay, I need 1 drop of red, 3 drops of purple, but I want 5 drops of green, so they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I want 6 drops of blue.
I guess 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And that works on their number counting and their colors because then they're going to have to look at the cup and be like, well, which one was the green one? Which one's the blue one? Which one's the pink one? And all along those lines. So it's going to be super cute and super fun. And with it being water drops, it really gives you a one-of-a-kind look and feel to it that no 2 raindrops and rainstorms will be the same, and they're super colorful, which is always fun and exciting. So we have that, and then there's that one. We have one more for you before we go, and this one's always fun. This one's going to be a sun catcher made from coffee filters. So you're going to, if you have coffee filters laying around, you're going to need some of those, and you're going to need some water and markers. So you need a coffee filter. Go ahead and grab that one right there. We are going to go ahead and get our markers, and we're going to color on our coffee filters, okay? Let me give you two of them just in case it's see-through.
Okay.
And then from there, you're just going to color it in. The kids can color whatever type of designs they want. However they color it will be how the marker will spread, and then that'll be how it dries. So, go ahead and grab a marker, color it all in, and these are so fun and they are very inexpensive to do. And you can make however many you want, and you could fill up a whole window, and it will just look absolutely gorgeous, especially when the sun catches it and it goes through. I always love doing this activity with little ones. This is just absolutely adorable. So, once you have your coffee filter all filled in, Bird can still work on hers. You're going to want to either get a spray bottle or you can get the little eye droplets again, and you can strategically place where you want your water to go. And wherever you place that water will be where it spreads the marker. So the more saturated the marker print is, the more it will spread, by the way. The lighter it is, the harder it is for it to spread across and just bleed through. So as you see, I'm going to move this around. It starts to spread out and you get this really cool like tie-dyeing look to it. It's going to get green on it because I have green on my fingers, but that works. And mine kind of looks like a flower. And then when it dries, it's going to be completely see-through. And then you'll have this really cute sun catcher that you can tape to your windows for the sun to shine on through. And they're super cute. This one's always a favorite, and I love to make with little ones.
Almost done. I'm doing a pot of gold.
A pot of gold.
Or a rainbow leading to a pot of gold.
A rainbow leading to a pot of gold. So that's awesome. They can even make scenes too. And then you get to see how well it spreads and how it'll hold up. Alright, you ready? So I'm going to hold that down there and we're going to suck up some water so you can see what it looks like before we spread it. And then we're going to put some water on there. With a spray bottle, you can lightly mist it. With the droppers, it's just going to go all the way through. Oh, you know, I just realized it. All the way through, and you can start to see how her colors are melting together, and it's so neat. Look at that. So we have sun catchers. We have colorful raindrops, rainbow slime, so many fun STEM activities with items you can do at home. Again, if you have to purchase them, they're going to be really inexpensive and low cost for you. That way you can keep your little tiny explorer entertained and wanting to continue to explore the world of STEAM through these fun and exciting activities. Well, I hope you guys had fun today, and we will see you next month for some more Learn and Play. All right, see you. Bye.